So how much does a breeding cost? Man, TP here with Fit Bully TV. Listen, show Maya. Maya's a dog that we've taken quite a few losses on, to be clear, as far as breedings are concerned. Let's just look at today's price. Right now. Kylie is calling me now. I saw this is my homie. Hold on 1 second. What's up, man? Friday, man. And I projected they'd be low, but the superstition in me.
Right. I tell you what, then, if you don't mind, can you call? So my wife called up Mizzou, and they're kind of switching things up a little bit. I don't know if it's a new doctor or what, but they're like, we have to hear from the bitch owner versus you guys. So, the old doctor, he kind of knew me and just kind of let me do my thing. But I think that I'm not gonna make waves. It doesn't need to be, you know what I mean? So, if you want to call up to Mizzou, and I'll text you that number. There's a lady, Suzanne, who's been scheduling, and I know that I'll warn you, she's new as well, and she likes to know what's the progesterone number, when did you do it, where did you do it, so she's probably gonna ask you a couple questions. But if that's cool with you, I'll have you call them. They should be open. Yeah, my clock's all messed up.
You good, man? So call them at least by Monday, huh?
I would call them today just to tell them what's going on.
Okay.
I've been trying to over communicate with them just because of this new doctor. So I would, if you can just get a hold of them and say whatever she was at today, or even if it's a day when they're bleeding, I think that'd be enough to suffice for Suzanne's scheduling thing. So she's a new scheduler, and I don't think, honestly, man, I don't think she's ever really bred dogs, has any idea of it.
I'm sorry not to be like
anxious about levels and shit like that, because the new doctor, she's cool, but I think she might be a little more intense on anything lined up compared to the old one. You know what I mean?
Lord, yeah. When people don't have a history or understand, I think that's a good video too, because I think somebody said, hey, I went to this, I said, was it a reproductive doctor? They're like, no, what's that? I said, man, no wonder you ran into problems. Unfortunately,
absolutely.
It's all kinds of issues that come from people that don't really have any invested interest in what we're trying to achieve here. So, and then, then it just causes us more stress. So,
right. Well, and that's the thing.
So I've told you this before. We let Maya in. I ain't even seen you in how long. You shit on my shoe. We over here doing the video. Justice calls. And I'm like, yo, what just happened? Maya, you can't trust the blowouts. What's even happening? You ain't had nothing in your system. And here we go. I'm talking on the camera about how much this dog cost me. Look at this. My camera on focus. There we go. That's $312 a day, people. And she come and shit on my foot. That's what we're doing. She came and shit on my foot and ruined my look. Look, I told her that's why you can't be here. That's why I can't even. Maya's the one who had me strung out. Lord, she got me hot. And then she got the nerve to come sit by me. Look at this. Look at this. Now, we're going to get back to our regular schedule program and clean this shit up. So give us a second. We'll come back. We'll talk about how much a breeding costs. Back to our schedule program. What we have here. The doctor does an exam, breeding consult, and then a progesterone test. As you see, is about $93. So the exam's $62. 156, 2 females. We're looking at $312 just to determine if the females can breed. So it begins. Now, on average, you're going to do anywhere from 3 to 4 tests. And the doctors that I'm going to that are not in the state, because we're doing a breeding with Hot Shot on Zara's side, for Zara's last breeding, guess what? Got off the phone with them. They're like, we want to do a cytology. We want to do our progesterone. We want to do, you go. Okay, so we're talking about $400 on the breeding, plus Hot Shot's stud fees, $3,500. So guys, paying all that. Now get this. After 2 more progesterone tests, which are $93, $312 on 2 females. Let's just say $156 for the 1 female. 2 more progesterone tests. It puts us over $180. So we're already $300 in. Stud fee $3,500. Then you turn around. You got to take care of the pups. We got to build a new whelping box and do all this other stuff. I'm going to be 5 racks. We're looking at least 5 and some change. Probably about $7,000 in on one breeding. And then for those people who reach out and say, hey man, how much is, I was thinking more 1,500. Well, I think you need to find a dog that fits your budget. Because these are not them. You are not him. These are the pups that gonna run you up a little bit for the purposes of everything we do to build their confidence, pour into them, take care of them, and making sure that we get it right to the best of our abilities. Now, Maya has not gotten pregnant twice, so I've spent quite a bit of money on 2 breedings that didn't take. We never had a plan 2 on her, meaning like a backup plan or another plan, but I was discouraged after her breeding that did take because 4 of the pups didn't make it. And we got 2 pups, great pups, and wasn't really counting that as, I already knew it was gonna be an L. But we're like, okay, how do we like move this thing forward with Maya? Well, we're gonna run her to ego and hope for the best. But of course, as you see, we're gonna do the work and get as much science done as possible. Science definitely assists us in making sure that we get the best results. Meaning, hey, if we don't know the numbers, then we don't know when the service open, and we don't want to do any guessing when it comes to the breeding. So stay tuned. Take care of your dogs as I show you how much everything costs over the next 45 days at least, because after, you know, we got to do ultrasound. Ultrasound costs money. We got to confirm. Then we got to up all their food naturally for the first 30 days just to make sure that, just in case, because the next 30 days, because they're in gestation for about 63 days, they don't like to eat as much unless they're Maya. Maya probably still be eating a lot of food, but Zara gets a little like, I'm not that hungry, and then sometimes she eats up. So you want to make sure. And then the last couple of days when they go into a nesting phase, they stop eating barely anything because they want to conserve their energy. Even though we're doing C-sections, which is going to cost anywhere from $1,500 to $2,200. I'm 9 in right now, and the dog, and nobody's pregnant yet. Nobody's pregnant yet, and I'm 9 in already just running the numbers. And we've got a lot of other things that we take care of around this thing too. So stay tuned, take care of your dogs, keep asking questions. I'm going to keep it always a bucket some change with you, because the more you know, the better you can be. And if you do want to be a successful breeder, I think it's important to know what you're up against at times. And we'll talk a little bit more about Maya and the challenges that come with Maya in the future. So stay tuned.